How you doing, people? This is Tommy Charles coming before you from the Speakers of Organization LLC, coming before you because I had some people, well, a couple people send a video to me, and they were in the uproar about this video. It was actually after I watched the video, the only thing I said to the person that was watching it with me was, "What do you expect?" This right here is not a surprise. This is something that I've been saying all the time because a lot of people in our culture believe that everything is all right. They believe everything is hunky dory. They believe that there's no problems, and then the problems that do arise with our culture, people seem to overlook, or they may not seem. They may seem. It may seem, or they may take it as if it's not that serious, and then if they do take it as if it's so serious, then it seems like after a while everybody forget about it and they go on about their lives. But one thing I always say is when you have a culture of people living together, there will never be peace. There'll never be unity. There will always be confusion, hatred, dislike. There'll always be a power struggle. Okay? So the people brought this video to me to show me this video, and they were in an uproar. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is being said. I can't believe this is that. And how could somebody say that? This is 2018. This is 2019. Things have changed from way back in slavery and all of that stuff and all of that foolishness. But yet you can be in the workplace and look at how all the cultures gather themselves together. You had a Caucasian people sitting here, the people that you call black, the Hebrews sitting over here, the Asians sitting over there. You know, it's always a mixture. People, we're like animals. We're like insects. We're like the fowls and the birds of the air. We're like the fish and all the creatures in the ocean. Deers hang around deers, dogs hang around dogs, cats hang around cats. Birds of their kind, pigeons hang around pigeons, hawks hang around hawks, eagles hang around eagles. You understand what I'm saying? Grasshoppers hang around grasshoppers, ants hang around ants. Every now and then you may see a dog and a cat together if they were raised up. We're the same way as people. Even though there's conflict and struggle and things happen within each culture, there's even more of a problem when cultures are clashing and they hate a dislike. When it comes down to the United States, there's no secret that a lot of us were brought over here as slaves, and there were a lot of us who already were over here before Caucasians even came over here. And we know this for a fact. But the truth of the matter is, we're not in control today. The people that lived in this country, in the territories of this land before the United States became the United States, they're not in control anymore. We're not in control. We don't own anything. Okay? So, and then I have two, that's what I want to say. I have two disturbing videos, and I'm going to bring another one. I might have three, but I know I have two videos that I'm going to show you. And it's proof that it is what it is. This country is what it is. We go through what we go through. People need to wake up. They think that because we're not living, we're not working on a plantation anymore. We're not picking cotton. We're not dealing in the sugar fields and all of that type of stuff. Since we're not doing that, everything is so great. There's more people in this country of our culture who they call the black people that may be rich. Okay, so they feel like, oh, we made it. No, we haven't made it. You know, we're not free. We're just liberated, and that's all it is. Now, let it be understood that the country that holds a people into slavery has to pay the price by the Most High. They're not getting away with it, even though hundreds of years pass. It doesn't mean anything. You see what I'm saying? That's scripture. There's not a scripture that held, and we're the Hebrews. We are the Hebrews that's mentioned in the scripture. The people that you call African American, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. The people that you call African American, blacks, Negroes that were brought over here into slavery, we're the tribe of Israel. We're of the tribes of Israel. We are the Hebrews, God's chosen people, the peculiar people. The people that you read in the scripture in the United States have kept us as slaves. That's why, and I said in my last video I put up, that's why when you read the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy, there's no culture on this earth that describes anybody except us. We are the only people, according to scripture, when God said in scripture that I will disperse you to the four corners of the earth. We are the only culture on the planet earth that has been dispersed in the four corners of the earth. That means by force, taken by slavery. Taken by, it wasn't my will. I didn't go there to that place or that country, that nation or that territory or that land willfully. I was taken there against my will. My family was broken up. You see, to the four corners on a major level. Okay, so just because we have more people that may have better jobs and better income and all of that type of stuff, doesn't mean that we're free, because people are only looked at according to what their culture is. So these people that came to me and was upset about this video that I'm going to show you here, and within this video, I looked at them when they were all upset. I'm saying, hey, this is the way it is. Now this fella on this video, this one video that's talking, whether he was real and that's how he felt, or he was saying it just to let us know the mentality of the Caucasian culture, I don't know. I'm going to let you decide that. I'm going to let you decide what it was, because personally, I couldn't tell. I don't even know. You see, now, are all people of other cultures, or the Caucasians, the Asians, and all of that, are they all hateful? I'm going to say no. I know Caucasian people that's been very nice to me, that's been respectful, okay? And there's Caucasian people that I know who can, and I believe anyway, there's no culture and no Caucasian people that can definitely fully understand what we go through each and every day. They can't understand that. It's impossible, because they don't go through what we go through every day. They don't go through the struggles. They go through the regular struggles that we go through, but we go through even more detail and worse struggles and things, oppression and persecution and discrimination that they don't have to go through, or they don't have to deal with. So it's worse, so I have to be stronger as a man because of what I have to deal with each and every day. Okay? So, and let me say this real quick too. There's Caucasian people that I know that they don't believe that there is cultural discrimination. And I understand that, because that's something they don't have to deal with. Okay? In the workplace we deal with it. Through management we deal with it. You can work a job and a supervisor or that management that hate you, dislike you, just because of your culture. They don't know anything about your personality, your attitude, your how smart, intelligent you are, how mature you are. They care nothing about that. It's just that I don't like you because of your culture or what you are. And that's just the way that it is. I've experienced it personally. You see, you have people in management and supervision that'll just be out to get a person that's who's called the black person just because of what they are. Just because the media is not your friend, including what's that, the Blue Cross. See, what you have to understand, you had the media and the television and all of that type of industry stuff that makes us look bad purposely. And that gives everybody else the impression, who are the United States citizens, United States citizens, and the entertainment industry helps us look bad. Then we have sellouts. We have sellouts that's in the industry. We have rappers, actors, actresses that make us look bad because they're getting paid and they love that money. So they'll be that fool. They'll be that puppet. They'll let themselves be low down and dirty and scantless and see all that foolishness for money. So don't be surprised about the videos of what you're going to see. Understand, the United States, the government, and the president they are the United States. You see what I'm saying? The government is the United States. You have people, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. This is the United States. Come on. That's what it is, people. That's what it is. If you think everything is smooth and everything is going so right, then you're deceiving yourselves. These videos are disturbing, but they're true. The videos I'm going to show you in a few minutes is disturbing, but it's true. And you know what? There's nothing else you can do. Let me tell you something. You have militant groups, and they have their guns, they have their rifles, 9mm, and they all dressed up, but you can't fight against tanks, weapons, nuclear weapons. You can't fight against that. Aircraft, ships. You can't fight against that with no guns. With a 9mm or Uzi. You can't do it. It takes God's intervention, the Most High intervention, the creator of all things. It takes his intervention to cause things to happen. One thing I have to say about our people is you're so busy twerking, singing negative stuff, and all types of sins and evilness and wickedness, and taking actor jobs that's of Satan, taking actors, being an actress, but taking roles that represent Satan, rapping things definitely of Satan. We have countless ministers and pastors who have sold themselves out that's secretly working for Satan instead of the Most High. But then you cry to the Most High Creator for deliverance, but you live and pay your homage through your lifestyle to Satan, and you show everybody that you're on a team of demons. You see, it don't make no sense. Like I remember my brother said to me some years ago when I wasn't right, and I went to Detroit, back to Detroit to visit, and he said, you know, God don't bless mess. And I just looked at him, I said, I know. I always try to stay real and true to myself. A person that can't be true with themselves can't be true and real with anyone. A person that can't be true and real with themselves can't be true and real with anyone. So if you're fake and phony and you can't even face your own faults to the deepest, or to the extent of what it really is, then you can't deal with anyone else. You see, there's no such thing as a righteous or a holy nation. The United States is not a righteous or a holy nation. China isn't, Russia isn't, the Asian nations isn't, Africa isn't. None of these nations on this earth are a righteous or a holy nation. Because if they were, they would be living according to the scriptures. They'll be servants of the Most High. They'll be servants of God, the creator of all things. They'll live by and be governed by the scriptures of the Most High. And there's not a nation on this earth that does that. All nations of the earth, their God is Satan. Every nation on this earth, their God is Satan, including the people that's the Khazarians over in Israel that you call Jews. They're all evil nations. Their God is Satan. They live for Satan. So therefore, they do the things of Satan. And they are the brethren of demons. And that's what it is. That's why the scripture talks so much and say, be in the world, you're in the world, the people of God that live for the Most High, they're in the world, but not of the world. That's why the scripture says, if you're a friend of the world, you're an enemy of him. And that's what the scripture says, people. So don't be tripping out over these scriptures. These videos that I'm about to show you in this video right here. Don't trip over that, because it's of Satan. That's why you're treated the way. That's why we're treated the way that we are. Satan represents hate. Demons represents hate. Satan represents dislike, jealousy, envy. Anything that's good, that's what they fight against and destroy. unrighteousness, unfairness, injustice. Those are the traits of Satan. So don't be amazed. And if you think this, just because this is 2018, because in a few days it's about to be 2019. Okay, I don't care. Even in the world 2000, in the year 2020, it's going to be the same. In the year 2021, 2022, it's going to be the same. 400 years have went by, people, and they haven't got it right yet. That's why I don't vote personally. Don't talk to me and talking about voting. You know why? Because if you haven't got it right in 400 years, you're not about to get it right. Everybody, every time it's time for election, they always have a group of people that's in line, wanting to be voted in, and always supposed to make things right. Come on. You playing on my intelligence. That's why I don't vote. Matter of fact, on your federal vote, it don't even count anyway. It's the electoral votes that count. You see what I'm saying? You got people like Jesse Jackson who's willing to deceive his people and trick his people, talking all that foolishness. Vote, vote, vote. So the people, yours, minds are brainwashed to the fullest. They've been back in the year 1922. People were saying we're going to get it right. 1980, they said they was going to get it right. 1970, they said they was going to get it right. The year 2000, they said they was going to get it right. You understand what I'm saying? The year 2005, they was going to get it right. The year 2010, they were going to get it right. The year 2008, they were going to get it right. Everybody is going to get it right. They're going to be better than the opponent or the person that was in office before them. But it never happens. And it's going to be 10 the year 2025. It's going to be the same way. There's going to be somebody that's going to say, oh, I'm going to do it better. They didn't do it right. 400 years. You know how many people and generations and came and gone in 400 years? And the same thing. We're preaching while I'm on this earth. We're still speaking and preaching and crying about the same things that they were crying about 100 years ago. 200 years ago. Way before, when the only one knew I was going to be on this earth was the Most High, the only Creator. He was the only one that knew I was going to be on this earth. And now that I'm here, I'm preaching and teaching and crying about and speaking about the same things that they were. People that have been born on this earth, lived their life into old age, well into old age, and die. Countless people. And this same thing. And when I die and my time gone, the babies that's not even on this earth now are going to be preaching, teaching, and crying about the same thing that my generation is crying about and speaking about now. This is Tommy Charles. Watch the videos because it's sad, but it's true and it's a reality. But when you live for Satan, when you serve Satan, and when you live for demons, and demons are your brothers, and Satan is your father, what do you expect? This is Tommy Charles of the Speakers of Organization.
White people, us. Upper crust. In God we rust. Use Jesus to be racist. Rob land you trust. Slave master us. We the sun, you the dust. Clean our pus as we rape you with lust. Start a fuss? Okay, Civil War us. You fight for us. Emancipation Proclamation, we don't give a fuck. You stay stuck. 40 acres and a mule, don't be a fool. We own the sky, don't look up. No reparation us. Segregation us. Back in that bus. You want rights? Find you in the night, hang you from a tree. Sister, take a picture. Family gathering. But we like the way you sing. We steal your music. You know what makes you feel free? Off you make more money, us. You funny to us. Entertain us. Tell us a fable. Eat at our table? You brainless. Start a business? You want to compete? We the bank. What do you think? Ever heard of Black Wall Street? Burn your church. You nothing worth. Sorry about Martin Luther King. But look how fast you run. Look at you get airborne. Put you in a uniform. Damn, you're better than us. But don't forget, you're still dumb. Plus, we own the team. So we gave you this dream. Nice people, us. What? How are we mean? We vulture for your culture. Slavery. Oh, me. That was so long ago. Everything was clean when we set you free. Even gave guns and drugs to your community. Aw, look at the poor kid on crack. It's so sad to be black, but we're not gonna help. All we care about's ourselves, white people, us. What up? Oblivious. Elect Trump. Invalidate your feelings. I can't believe you're kneeling. I'm in so much disgust. How do you not love a country about you that doesn't give a fuck? White people, us. Pretentious. It's ridiculous. On the same bust, we get after-school detention. You 50 years in private prison. We citation. Brock Turner. You murdered. White cop paid vacation. Don't know how to listen. Afraid to lose opposition. Don't know what it's like. Cause we're white. People, us, need to wake the fuck up. We created this racist society, so obviously it's on us to change it into equality. Fucking duh.